Hello, welcome. This is Al, my husband, and my name is Imogen. This is our beautiful home in Torquay on the surf coast of Victoria. We met when we were in our early 20s, and a dream of ours was always to build our own home. It was just something that we had as like a bucket list goal. And then in 2020, that became a reality for us. We managed to buy some land while I was pregnant. And yeah, we built this over the last 4 years.
This is the main living area of our house. You can see the kitchen, dining and living. We've got it all open plan. So down here, this end of the house is our bedroom. I love this bedroom. It feels really big. This time of year too, with the wattle outside, it's just so nice to open the window and just have a look outside at our beautiful garden. Surrounded by the timber as well, and then like this nice, what colour would you call this? Like a pinky red.
The clay pink, yeah.
Which I was a bit unsure of when we first painted it, but now I really love it. I feel like it gives a good mood for the room. We just thought, let's use both of our skills, you know, like I love timber, Imo loves design, and we kind of combined those two things and worked with a builder and an architect and came to this result.
Been peak pandemic time. In terms of budget, everything just started to become really expensive. And the builder said to us, look, I think the only way we can get this across the line is if Al puts on his tool belt again and does the carpentry. So it wasn't really the original plan for Al to do all of the carpentry from the framing up, but budget meant that he kind of had to step in and do that.
This section here is kind of one of my favourite parts of the house, where all these different angles are meeting, and like you got the plaster finishing and then you got the touchwood starting, and that corner just kind of all comes together. Yeah, there's just so many things throughout the build that were fun that I get to look at and appreciate because we live here.
The dream was always to build something from scratch the way we wanted to raise our family in, and we're big believers in creating spaces that ignite creativity. I particularly love this room. I feel like when I walk in here, it feels like a warm hug. Yeah, I feel a lot of joy in this space. We wanted it to be a big enough space for our family, but not too big where we were all separated. So having like a smaller footprint home, one level, felt like it was the right fit for us. The girls have their end of the house. We have our end of the house. I have my own studio. We have a little workshop. And then we've got this big open space, which is for entertaining. We love hosting our friends. Yeah, it was basically about creating a space where people kind of felt like they were brought together. This is my favorite place in the house, the kitchen. I loved the idea of us all kind of gathering around here as a family, which we naturally do. All of the joinery Al has built, so he's done all kind of dovetail joins. And again, this was just an opportunity for us to test our skills and to see kind of what we're capable of. We'd never built a kitchen before. We wanted a home that we could use also as a photo studio. So this wall here actually becomes our shoot space. So we clear everything out of the lounge room, we can set our beds up here and photograph them. And that was something that was really important to us, because when you're photographing large pieces of furniture, when you're lugging around mattresses, bed frames, rugs, plants, styling, it's just a lot to do off-site. Got two beautiful girls, and I feel like watching them grow in this home is such a special experience.
They just love this house. Like, they just run up and down, they go in all the different rooms, they jump outside on the grass, they play in the cubby house out the back.
So for the Christmas last year, we built the girls a cubby house. Well, we upcycled one. We found one on Marketplace and we kind of gave it a bit of a reno. It's called the Good Day Cafe. This is called the Good Day House, so we made the Good Day Cafe. And they spend so much time out here. Cubby house for kids, great parenting hack. They spend a lot of time here.
It's just a family home, and I think that's what it really has become for us instantly.
I think we've created a beautiful space for not just them to enjoy, but our whole community when they come over.
Once things started getting finished off, the lounge room, we started playing and sitting and reading books to our kids and stuff, and using the space as it's meant to be used. That's when it started to feel like a home rather than just a house that's like a structure.
I don't know if you can just like move into a home and then just like furnish it overnight. Like I feel like a home comes from collecting things from, you know, friends and family or travels or experiences, and slowly like finding the right piece of art that you love or the right couch. Like we had a different couch when we first moved in and it wasn't right, and then we found this one, and I don't know, I feel like it just takes time, and then also realizing how you live in the space. This is my grandfather's plane and Al's grandfather's plane. And yeah, I just love having those here. It kind of shows like the two sides of our family and how woodworking's kind of been part of our family for many generations. We found these chairs on Marketplace. They were originally like a really dark red timber with fabric backs and bases. And yeah, we took the seats off, took the backs off, put some hardwood in there, and they're great. So we've upcycled quite a bit of furniture, but then we've also made our own. Al made this dining table. So there's parts of the house we've tried to be kind of thrifty, to bring it all together, and obviously just work with timber, which is our strength. I would definitely say to anybody who's thinking about getting into the market is start saving and be as frugal as you possibly can, but getting really serious about what you actually need and what you don't need. We didn't have a mortgage broker when we did this, and in hindsight, I wish we did. So we found this block of land. It was like the week before Christmas, and it was the last one left. And the agent said, there are so many people interested in this, so you're gonna have to move fast. We were on the phone to the banks the week of Christmas. There was only one major bank who kind of understood our financials because of our company setup, the partnership setup, etc. So we basically just had to go with them. Like we didn't really have much of a choice to shop around because of the time and because of how complicated our financials were. We just weren't necessarily on a great rate from the get-go.
When we spoke to the mortgage broker, it was clear that we had someone who was in our corner from the get-go and ready to sort of give us the advice, whether it be changing the way we pay ourselves for the next 6 months to show the banks a certain financial position, because we have a very interesting financial position. Being small business owners, you know, tax returns can look all over the place to some people. And so she was all over that straight away. She just knew exactly what to do, how to help us out, how to get things progressing in the right direction.
We didn't really know what we were doing. We were going into it being like, oh, hopefully they can help us. I'm not sure, let's just see. And she was really reassuring, totally understood our situation, listened to us for a really long time, assured us that she helped us on the spot. Basically said, the first thing I want you to do is call your bank, say, you know, this script, and they dropped our interest rate on the spot. And now she's in touch with our accountant, and they're kind of figuring out what the next step is for us to then go and remortgage. So not only is she kind of like helped us immediately, she's also kind of given us a long-term plan of whether that's like the next 6 months, next year, what we need to do to get to like a better financial position, considering what our circumstances are with our company, with a house, our interest rates, our wages, etc. I think we always wanted to showcase the skills that we have. This build has definitely been an opportunity for us to push ourselves, to test our skills and to see what we're really capable of. We're both very, I'd say, ambitious people. I think with our furniture making business, we really wanted to create a space that we could shoot our furniture in, build new things, and maybe inspire other people to build things as well.
You walk through the door and you're like, wow, this is where we live. Yeah. This is so cool.
Yeah, I feel like I wake up like every single day and I'm like, this is ours. Like, we did it. This is so beautiful. This is exactly what I've ever, you know, always dreamed of.
Going from a couple living on a farm property, renting, you know, freedom of running our business and working when we want, to having these 2 kids and having a house with a mortgage and all these different things that we have to take into account now that we didn't have to before, was probably the biggest change. And it's been a good thing because we've learned so much about being a grown-up, I guess. Like, those were the things that we were like, how are we ever going to do these things, you know? But we just committed to doing them, and here we are.